Привет, добро пожаловать. Welcome back, Mr. J family. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J show. Um, so basically, well, one, I'm not complaining. Thank you so much for sending all the links in the comments from all of the different Russian stuff you guys want me to take a look at. Because a lot of this stuff I would have never found on my own. So thank you so much. Another thing is I'll probably be paying more attention to the subtitles than anything, just so I have an understanding of what's going on in these videos. So, just letting you guys know. But thank you all for all of the links. They're awesome. Today we are looking at radio topic. Well, see, I don't know if that is because if that's pronounced in Cyrillic, it's Tarek. Radio Tarek, Operation Allied Force. But I don't know. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Oh, let me turn on the subtitles. Third clip from the album Heritage.
И склоны Косово вновь залиты кровью. Сербы с албанцами делят предгорья. Взрывы пробудили третью силу. В пылу сражений, словно спящего зверя, что загонит их могилы. И он придет, и он разверзнет небеса, когда орел поджимает хват цепких когтей, когда отцы со слезами хоронят детей.
That's sad when fathers bury their children with tears. Wow.
Когда тела вдоль подъездов уложены в ряд с осколком в каменном сердце, пылает Белград. НАТО, наплевав на все законы, в обход протестов и запретов ООН подняла в небо гарнизоны. Этот край обязан.
That's why I hope the United States does what it says it's going to and pulls out of NATO. Because he's not wrong saying that NATO's spitting on all the laws by passing protests and UN bans.
Этот край обязан отделиться. 78 дней бомбежек столицы, тысячи жизней в темных гробницах. И он придет, и он разверзнет небеса, когда орел поджимает хват цепких когтей, когда отцы со слезами.
I think this is only the second song I've heard by them, but I really, really like this band. When the bodies are laid along the porches in a row, and then he says something about Belgorod, I think. Yeah, Belgorod is burning. Wait, when was this song? 3 years ago. Didn't Ukraine just do an incursion into Belgorod like not even a month ago? I mean, they failed, of course, but didn't they try to like do an incursion into Belgorod like last month or something? I might be thinking of something else, somewhere else, but I think
сердце пылает Белград.
I try to follow all the news of the special military operation and what's going on, and for some reason I feel like I was talking to someone in Russia on Telegram like a couple weeks ago about an incursion in Belgorod, I think. Yeah, that's what it was because I was talking about how stupid it was for the Ukrainians to invade more sovereign territory uh, because it didn't work when they. So basically, how I understand it, and I could be wrong, like 3 months ago, they did the incursion in Kursk, hoping it would pull troops from the front lines in the Donbass back to Kursk, and that didn't work. It was a failed incursion. Not only that, they stopped being the invaded because they invaded Russian territory. Anyways, it didn't work when they tried it in Kursk. And then the idiots were like, hey, 3 months later, let's try it again. And they tried to do another incursion in Belgorod. And I was like, writing to people on Telegram. I was like, are they stupid? They already tried this in Kursk and it didn't work. So
Когда орел поджимает хват цепких когтей, когда отцы со слезами.
sorry, you guys know I care a lot about the Russian people, so I get a little, I wouldn't say emotional, but a little I don't know. Anger is not the right word, but I feel some sort of way when I talk about it because I have a lot of people who I care about who live in Russia.
Когда орел поджимает хват цепких когтей, когда отцы со слезами хоронят детей, когда тела вдоль по
That line just is sad.
Став уложены в ряд с осколком в каменном сердце пылает Белград.
I'm gonna subscribe to
Всем привет, с
them.
вами Радио Тапок, подписывайся на мой канал, слушай этот и другие треки с моего нового альбома на всех стриминговых площадках, ссылочки я оставлю в описании, ну и увидимся на концертах. Всем пока.
They're good. I really like them, and it's really important for um. This is just my opinion, obviously, but in my opinion, it's really important for Russian artists that are not sanctioned to come out and talk about what's going on. So I really respect this band and what they're doing and what their message is and what their music's about because, like I said earlier, I have a lot of people in Russia that I love and care about, and I worry, and they tell me not to worry so much about them, but when you love and care about a group of people and you know that they're in harsh times. You can't help, in my opinion, I can't help but worry about the Russian people. So, although it makes me sad to think about stuff like this, I think it's really important that I watch the stuff that you guys want me to, or that I watch. I think it's important for me to watch the stuff that you guys send me, to give me a better understanding of A, what's happening, and B, what I talk about when it comes to the special military operation. Because I understand as a Westerner, it's taken a long time for me to get the trust of the Russian people. As a Westerner, and especially a Westerner who looks like me with a bunch of tattoos and whatever, like, it's taken a lot of time for me to get the trust of the Russian people. And now that I do have it, like, I respect it. And it's just like you get this like emotional attachment to a group of people, like kind of parasocial relationship. But regardless of if it's a parasocial relationship, still a relationship that I have with Russians. And so I know they don't want me to worry about them, but I do anyways. It's just the Russians who've been like watching this show for many years. They know where my heart is when it comes to Russia, but I know like newcomers may think I have ulterior motives as a Westerner, but I don't, and I really hope that the new Russian um um let's just say, oh yeah, the new Russian subscribers like know and understand that I'm not just some Westerner. Not I don't want them to think that I'm not trying to understand what's happening, because I'm always on Telegram asking questions and like seeing actual videos from the front line that they don't show on Western media and stuff like that. So, although, yes, I understand that I don't understand it completely, I try my best to understand what's going on. So, anyways, that's all I have to say. Lubię ciebie, and I'll see you in the next one. Baka.